Mitram and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps, your education channel. And Mitranam, we are looking at continuing our Uttaranchal series. That is Uttarakhand Uttaranchal series. And this is the part 3, Devabhumi Uttaranchal. Today we are looking at Himadri mountain regions, that is the Greater Himalayas. This is the part 3. The topic of today's discussion is the Kamet mountains and Mana mountain ranges and Niti mountain ranges and Hathi Parvat mountain ranges. After this presentation, Mitranam, you will get a very great clarity of Devabhumi Uttaranchal. This presentation will be very different from other presentation because I will go over the physiographic regions, that means the physical geography, and I will also show you 2 to 3 different topographical maps and walk you through, and you will get a bird's eye view of the land, terrain, the habitat. And you are aware, Mitrona, excuse me, this for my allergies today, and this is the Uttaranchal series. So we are in part 3, that is the Mana, Kamet, Niti, Hathi Parvat region of Himadris. There are 6 Himadri mountain ranges. We are in this particular part. This is the Aryavarta and Bharat. This is the Uttarakhand, Uttaranchal, Devabhumi. If you are new to my presentations, Mitrana, and I have posted a lot of Indology and human ecology specific immaculately made presentations, my passionate work more than 4.5 decades, all you can go and look at them at the YouTube channel, that is South Asia Maps J Reddy. These are around about 70 or so playlists. Each contains 10 to 20 presentations. There are around about 604 videos as of 2024 August. And this the broader perspective of the Uttaranchal physiographic regions, you can look at the playlist around about the part, I call it 01 in the beginning. You can see those 27 or so physiographic regions, and today we are looking at this part 3 physiographic regions, the Kamet, Mana, Niti, Hathi, Parbat mountain. And the advantage of looking the physiographic regions, you see the Uttaranchal, the Uttarakhand region of the former United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh, and this is the political map, administrative map, political geography, administrative geography. If you look at this physical geography, how the terrain, the habitat, the land mass looks like. You can see Tarai, Babar, Gangetic Plains, Ganga Maidan, and you can see the lower Hisivalik mountain ranges here, and you can see the middle Himalayas. Excuse, that is Himachal mountains, not Himachal Pradesh, and this is the Himadri mountains, that is the Greater Himalayas. Across we will see the Trans Himalayas like Kailas, and but they are not actually Himalayas, but across the Himalayas they are called Trans Himalayas. That is the advantage. Once you get a deeper understanding of physiography, you can discern a lot about the culture, society, economy, polity, and so on. So here I have abbreviated them. This is the West Dhauli Ganga River. There is the East Dhauli Ganga River. This is the Vishnu Ganga River. KMN. You can very easily remember JKLMN and Hathi Parvat. So that is the Kamet Mountains, Mana Mountain Range, Niti Pass, and Hathi Parvat Range. These are the peaks. Remember, this is the Greater Himalayas, also called Himadri mountain ranges. That means their height is more than 6,000, 5,000 meters above sea level. That means 5 kilometers or so. So you can expect them 5 to 7,000 meters. And how do you comprehend and grasp this? Just a number. Remember, Simla hill station is 2222. I just adjusted little bit for your clarity. Make it 4 times. That is the Mount Everest, and that is 8888. Adjusted little bit again. Delhi will be around about 250 meters or so. And Bangalore, the Yeshwantapur, the railway station at Bangalore, and Tirumala, where the Balaji temple and Venkateswara temple resides, is around about 950 or almost 1 kilometers above mean sea level. Guru Shikhar in the southern part of Rajputana will be around about 1722 or so. So you get a broader idea now what it will be. The same thing I have put it in the a different little more information. And again, just briefly, there are the three types of the Himalayas. This is the greater Himalayas, this is the middle Himalayas, and outer Himalayas. Middle Himalayas, remember M middle, MIDDLE, that means they are also called middle Himalayas, inner Himalayas, lower Himalayas. These are the outer Himalayas, Sivaliks. To make the things little easy, you can call the greater Himalayas are Himadri regions, middle Himalayas are Himachal region. Remember, there is a letter N, Himachal mountain region, the middle Himalayas. Outer ones is of course the Sivaliks and the trees of Siva, the Parameshwar. So very easy to remember. And we are looking at the Himadri regions. Previously we identified 6 Himadri regions. We are in the third part of that Himadri regions here. And Himadri regions are the greater Himalayas as usual. What are the boundaries? If you look at this red blob here, very easy to remember. Just I'll go over here, and when we look at the map, you will get a better idea. So the basins. So the west side is the Saraswati River, Vishnu Ganga River, Alakananda River. What exactly river again depends upon, this is a little bit subject, we'll look at it. And eastern part is of course the basins of Dhauli Ganga river, because there are two Dhauli Ganga rivers in the Uttarakhand. We call it Paschim Dhauli Ganga or West Dhauli Ganga. There is East Dhauli Ganga river adjoining the Panchachuli mountain range, we will look at later. So that's the clarity. What are the landmarks within this Himadri regions? That is the Kamet, Mana, Niti, Hathi, Parvat. There is the famous the Pulonka Ghati. Ghati means essentially mountainous regions. Esata, Valley of Flowers, National Park. In roundabout World War II times, a British lady called Lady Joan Margaret Legge from the Royal Botanical Garden was collecting and sampling, researching that area, and she fell down and she lost her life, and her samadhi is also there in that area. So, what are the district? Mostly, this is the previously it is called British Garhwal, that is essentially the Pauri Garhwal region. We will look at those various Garhwal, Pauri Garhwal, Tekri Garhwal, and so on in other presentation. Essentially, most of the Chamoli district now, Joshimath Tehsil of the Chamoli district. So Nitin Pass is there on the east side, west side is the Manas Pass is there. Again, the mountains will be certain range, broad, peaks will be much higher, valleys will be much lower. Like Kedarinath, the temple town itself is around about 35 meters or so. The Kedarinath peaks will be around about 6,600 meters or so. Other lesser peaks will be lesser in height. So you have to keep that in mind. Here I have given the Mana Pass, Mana village, and north of Badrinath Dham, and so on. So you can read these things later. So let's go and look at the physiographic aspect. Always you have to remember certain landmarks to start with. Always what is our landmarks is very easy. Remember, on the eastern side the landmarks will be the two lakes. That is the Manas Sarovar lake, and you should look at the Manas Sarovar lake. The lakes are somewhere here. So this is the Yamuna river. This is the Ganga river. So that means this is the Sarada river or Mahakali river. In this area, you can see those two lakes. That eastern lake is Manasarovar, western lake is Rakasi lake. So that means we are nearby Mahakali Sarda river. So that is one. So these are the Himadri regions. You can see this is the Ganga Maidan, this is the Ganga river. That means here Rishikesh and Dehradun, dunes are essentially valleys. Other name. Western part we will see the Vikas Nagar, Herbarpur and so on. So this is the Sivalik mountain ranges. Himachal mountain ranges. These are the Himadris. Remember there are 6 Himadris we delineated. This part, this is the Alakananda river. This is the Bhagirathi river. You can see the Bhagirathi river here, Alakananda river here. They join at a place called Devaprayag. Easy to remember. Remember A, B, C, D. Alakananda on south, Bhagirathi on the west drop C, and they meet at the sacred place Devaprayag. So that means you navigate along with Alakananda river. This is the west side of Alakananda river is the Badrinath mountain ranges. Whereas the Badrinath, the temple town itself is on the Alakananda river valley. Saraswati river valley, Alakananda river valley, Vishnu Prayag river valley. These are the nuances of this same river or tributaries. This is maybe 5 to 10 kilometers near Josimath and maybe few kilometers, 15 or 20 north of Auli hill station. That means this is the Badrinath, this is the Kedarinath, this is the Gangotri. Because this is the Badrinath, this is the Alkananda river and this is the Bhagirathi river. This should be the Bandar Poonch mountain. So that we covered. So Bandar Poonch and Kedarinath, Badrinath, this part, this is the Dhauli Ganga river. East side will be Dhauli Ganga, Paschim Dhauli Ganga, west side will be Alakananda, and both join near Joshimath. The river continues and it gathers Birahi Ganga. Later it gathers Nandakini river where it is a dam is there, that is the Nandaprayag. So this is one part, and we look at the rivers itself, so you will get a bigger clarity. Always remember 2 rivers, that is the Alakananda river, southern part, northwestern part, Bhagirathi river. So this is the Alakananda river. So again, we will zoom out. So this is the Alakananda river. So this is the Bhagirathi river. Between Alakananda, Bhagirathi, we have last time looked at Gangotri Glacier and Kedarinath, Badrinath. That Kedarinath is different from Kedarikant. Those are near Bandar Poonch mountains between Tons river and Yamuna river. Those are different. So we got the Alakananda river. So this is the mountain. You can see this empty area. So this is the Mana mountains here, Mana ranges, Niti ranges here, and Kamet ranges and Hari Parvat here. That's very easy to remember. You look at it. The river starts Arva river. Northern part is Saraswati river. Mana pass will be somewhere here. These are the tributaries of Alakananda river. Alakananda river gathers the waters of Kir river and is also and Kagbushanand Nadi also gathers. Dhauli Ganga itself gathers the waters of Rishi Ganga river and Dhauli Ganga west. Remember, this is the Girti river and Ganesh Ganga river. Dhauli Ganga river joins Alakananda river. So somewhere Joshimath will be somewhere here, Auli will be somewhere here. And it gathers Birahi Ganga river, then Nandakini river will be here, that will be the Nanda Prayag will be here. By looking at this VMT ranges, you can see this is the Himadri mountains, that is KMN, Kamat, Mana, Niti, Hathi, Parvat, valley of flowers somewhere here. How do you remember this? Again, you are looking at a different perspective. Remember, this is the Bhagirathi river. You can see This is the Alaknanda river. So this should be the Paschim Dhauli Ganga river. So this is the Purbi Dhauli Ganga, this is the Gori Ganga. We will look at later. This is the Dhauli Ganga, Western Dhauli Ganga. This is the Dhauli Ganga, Eastern Dhauli Ganga. I think this is the Asport town. This is the Gori Ganga river. This is the Gori Ganga. Sorry. This is the Rameshwar river. This is the Pancholi mountains here. This is the Gori Ganga. This is the Dhauli Ganga river. So here you can see that where we gather, this is the Western Dhauli Ganga, Alaknanda river. I think this should be the Joshimath. Auli will be somewhere here. The river goes, the continue, it gathers at Nanda Prayag and all those areas, and Karna Prayag, and finally Deva Prayag, it gathers the water. So by looking at this empty area, you can see this empty area, Alaknanda river, Paschim Dhauli Ganga river is the part. We can also look at a different perspective here. So this is the Alaknanda river, western part you can see. The eastern part is Western Dhauli Ganga. That means this is the mountain we are looking at. Mana Mount, Kamet and Mana and Niti. You can see the Niti Pass, Niti river here. Mana river, Mana Pass going to Tibet. That is Trivishnapura. In 1962, it was occupied by Chinese annexed it. So you can very easily clearly see that fascinating the river. Where are we? And yeah. So how do you reconcile this? And so when you want to look at these mountains, you have to remember two rivers. The western part is Alaknanda, eastern part is Dhauli Ganga, Paschim Dhauli Ganga. So it's very easy. So it's the Tibetan part. This is the river is there, Kali river or Mahakali river or Sharda river. That is the boundary between the Nepalese territory and Uttarakhand. That is the part. Two lakes here. That is the Rakashi Lake and Manas Sarovar Lake. So these are the mountains. You can see very clearly this is the Alaknanda river, Joshimath here, Badrinath is somewhere here. You can see Badrinath here. So this is the Dhauli Ganga river. So you can also see how they have mentioned the mountains here. And I can read here Mana mountains, Kamet mountains, Niti Pass means this is the Niti mountains here. And you can see the Manas Pass here. And how do you overall get a bird's eye view? You should zoom out. So this is the river. This is the mountain Himadris ranges. Western part of Alaknanda mountains is Badrinath ranges, further Kedarinath ranges, further north Gangotri ranges, then the watershed of the Bhagirathi river will be there. So that's very easy to remember. And here I have just shown you the Rudraprayag district, and so this is the Badrinath, Kedarinath, Joshimath. That means this is the western side is Joshimath, right? So Govindagar, Joshimath, Kedarnath, this is the one, Kamet mountain. You can see the Kamet mountain here and valley of flowers there, and that's the next mountains we look at it. So this is the area, the Alaknanda river, Dhauli Ganga river. And I will show you finally the taluk. So because we are looking essentially this, see the Joshimath where the Alaknanda river flows. So that means the Badrinath temple town will be 5 or 10 kilometers. Not that means, and this is the eastern part, that is the Dhauli Ganga river. So this is the essentially in the Chamoli district. There is a taluk called Joshimath. Essentially this area, maybe it will overlap little bit here, but essentially this is area we looked at. Hope this will put you metronome in the proper perspective about the fascinating Himadri mountain ranges of Devabhumi, Uttarakhand, Uttaranchal, part of former United Provinces of Agra and Oudh or Uttar Pradesh. We looked at part 3, and this is your presenter, Dr. Reddy. And if you like the presentations, you can post your comments or any constructive criticisms. and even you can subscribe the channel and bring it to the notice of your friends also. That will put the information in front of many other people. Next presentation 44, we will continue our Himadris series. We look at three fascinating mountain ranges: Trishul Mountains, Nanda Devi, Nandkot. That is different from Nanda Devi. Thank you very much, Mitranam. See you later.